Welcome to day 5 of your Tokenomics Bootcamp. In this lesson, we are going to be learning how to identify high potential crypto projects. You understand? We've learned so far what crypto fundamental is, we've learned utility, we've learned supply. And in today's lesson, you'll just be learning some of the informations you need to identify a high potential crypto project. So, a recap from our previous lesson. Our previous lesson, we learned how crypto fundamentals, tokenomic supply, and utility. You understand? We learned all about it, right? We learned how it works. By now, you should understand what gives a cryptocurrency value, right? You should understand that. But here's an important question: how do you know if a crypto project is actually worth investing in? Yes, that's actually a very, very deep question. How do you know is worth investing in? Yes, you can check the value, right? The tokenomics can check the supply, you can check the utility, but how do you know it is worth investing in? And that's what we are going to be looking at today. So, how to identify high potential crypto projects. So, today we'll look at three important things every smart investor check before investing. Number one is the team analysis. I need you to just be taking note of these things, right? Take good notes of these things because you need to understand it. Number two is the community analysis. Number three is the red flags to avoid. So these simple checks can help you avoid bad projects and identify cryptocurrencies with better long-term potential. So let's go straight into it. The first one is the team analysis. So the first thing you need to look at is the team behind the project, right? Just like how we check the utility, what the project is being used for, right? In that place where I told you to check your utility, if you actually attended the practical section of the forecast, in that place where you check your utility, you can also check the team of the project, right? That means you check people who are involved in the project. Who created this project? Are the founders publicly known? Do they have experience in blockchain technology or business? A transparent and experienced team usually build more confidence than an anonymous one. Sometimes, if you know the owner of a particular cryptocurrency, it builds trust for you to invest in that cryptocurrency. But if the person is anonymous, you don't know if he's a scammer. Do you understand? For example, if you hear Elon Musk built a cryptocurrency, won't you want to invest? Exactly. The Trump coin that everybody know about that Trump, released, everybody invested in it and they made a lot of money. Do you understand? So by the time you know the person who is involved in a particular cryptocurrency, who created it, it gives you more confidence to actually get involved in it. So why some anonymous projects have succeeded, beginners should generally be more cautious when very little is known about the people behind the project. So yes, it doesn't mean those projects that don't have a team being known, they don't succeed. They succeed, but as a beginner, you have to be very cautious. I suggest you should, invest more on cryptocurrency that you know who the owner is than investing in some that you don't even know who the owner of the project is. Do you get my point? So that's just simply what team analysis is. For community analysis, now a strong community is another sign of a healthy crypto project, right? Community helps spread awareness, provide feedback, and support the project growth. Do you get? So when researching a project, check, is the community active on X? If you have a Twitter account, you can do that. Search about the project, search about the cryptocurrency, check the community. Check Telegram if they're active on Telegram or Discord. Do you understand? Are the developers providing regular updates? Now, sometimes a cryptocurrency on X, you will see it to be providing regular updates about that particular cryptocurrency. I would have showed you a practical section, but I will do that for those who like to continue their journey to not be in the bootcamp class, right? So, are people discussing the project naturally, or is it filled with spam or unrealistic hype? So remember, it's not just about many followers, it's about having an engaged community. When you have an engaged community, you understand that whenever you advertise a product, or whenever a product, a cryptocurrency is being advertised, people are ready to push it. Why? Because people are engaging in that particular cryptocurrency. So this makes your investments to actually go well in the long run. I don't know if you get my point. So if there are more active users in the community, the active people in the community, this shows signs of a healthy product. But if there's no active user, if you don't know the owner of the particular project, which is the team, you wouldn't actually be sure if the cryptocurrency is a healthy one, and you might actually lose your money if you invest in it. Do you get my point? So that's just simply it. So we have the red flags to avoid. One of the best ways to protect your money is to identify warning signs, right? Now, these are just some of the warning signs you need to understand. So some common red flags include no clear utility or real world used case, right? There's no clear utility. Remember, I taught you how to check utility in the previous class. So if you don't have a clear utility in a particular cryptocurrency, that means the cryptocurrency might not actually do well in the long run. Do you understand? So anonymous team with no transparency. When you can't find the owner of the cryptocurrency, I told you the same place you check your utility in the coin market cap is the same place you check the team involved in that particular cryptocurrency. Do you understand? So if there's no clear team, if there's no clear person that is in charge or founder of this cryptocurrency, trust me, is as good as a scam. The third one is no active community or developer updates. Now, if you go on X and you see that that particular cryptocurrency is not doing well, they don't have much people engaging on the page. Some of the pages can be bot followers, right? Or bots, like that's robots. Then that means that is actually a red flag that this cryptocurrency might not do well in the long run. So another one is promises of guaranteed profit or unrealistic return. Now, one of the biggest red flags you should understand in some of these crypto projects that they promise unrealistic returns. And once you start seeing unrealistic returns, like invest $10 and get $10 million, trust me, that's a scam. Do you understand? Because in crypto, yes, you can make wealth, but it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be that fast. So you have to understand that there are some that are unrealistic returns. So the last one is no roadmap or visible product development. Now, this is where you check the white paper. I know you must have not heard of that because I never said anything about that during the Tokenomics bootcamp. Now, white paper is something I'm going to teach those who are interested in furthering their journey. You would learn more about crypto and understanding the process. Don't worry, I'll tell you how you can further your journey after the bootcamp. But for now, I just need you to pay close attention. You understand? So if you notice several of these red flags, it's usually a good idea to stay away until you've done more research. Do you understand? I hope you're taking note of all these things. I'm trying to make this class as fast as possible. So I hope you're taking note of this, and I hope you also attended the boot camp we had in the group. If you did not, go to the group and check out the messages and learn from that as well. So what is the key takeaway? We've come to the ending of this class. It's a short one because we're just checking the things you need to understand to know if a crypto project has high potential, right? So these are just some of the things. A good crypto project isn't just by price alone, right? Before investing, always ask yourself, is the team trustworthy? Is the community active? Does the project solve real problem? That is the utility. And are there any warning signs? Right? These are one of the things investors do ask themselves before they invest on any cryptocurrency. So you use all these things to check if the cryptocurrency will do well in the long run. So the more research you do before investing, the better your chances of making informed decision, and this will give you long-term wealth in the future. Remember, the whole purpose of me making this lesson is to help you to become the investor you want to become, to help you to make a lot of income in the future. So you have to take this seriously. You have to be willing to do your research gradually. So far, so good. I've taught you what economics is. I've given you practical guide on how to check supply. I've given you practical guide on how to check utility. Now, that is not all you need in order to become a good investor. You still need more knowledge. 1 week is not enough to help you make the right investment. I hope you understand that plan. So, in the next class, I'll be telling you everything you need in order to become good at your investment and how to know a good project that will do well in the long run. And for those who would like to further the training, you would know what to do by the time we reach the last day of the bootcamp. For now, I would say that is the end of this lesson. Our next lesson would be on how smart investors analyze cryptocurrencies, and that will be day 6 of our bootcamp. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to ask me your question. My DM is always open. You can see my WhatsApp contact below. Make sure to text me up, ask me your question. I'm always happy to answer questions like this because I love talking about investment. I love talking about things like this. With that being said, see you in the next one. Have a lovely day ahead.